So let me ask you, do you feel stuck in your life right now? Do you feel unable to move forward? You see, you might feel something like this right here. Same thinking is going to get you the same results, right? And you keep staying on this hamster wheel over and over again. You go to work, you make your money, you pay your bills, you go to work, you make your money, and you try to work more hours, longer hours, or maybe you work different jobs or whatever, and you just can't seem to get ahead, right? Just like that image that's on your screen right now. The same thinking will produce the same results, right? Okay, so let's take a look at it here. How can we get this changed? Okay, how can we start moving forward? All right, first of all, you do that through education. Okay, and education, I don't just mean school, college, that kind of thing. Okay, what I mean by that, okay, what I mean by education is the fact that education comes from the Latin word educo, which means to draw forth from within. So you already have the answers inside of you. They're already inside of you. What you're doing right here by learning, okay, by training your mind and getting sharper, is you're drawing those answers from without. Okay, you're drawing them from within, you're bringing them out. We're bringing them to the surface. Okay, and that's the whole point of why I'm doing these videos here. That's the whole point of why I even started this information here to help out. Okay, so again, let's take a look at it. Okay, so we've got education. All right, again, it derives from the verb deduce, which means to draw forth from within. Okay, so the thing is, we need an image of the mind. Okay, so let's look at your mind and your paradigm. Okay, remember, a paradigm is a composite of your habits and beliefs that have been passed down from one generation to the next. Okay, so in 1934, Dr. Thurman Fleet was very involved in the healing arts and holistic health. And he stated that mind is an activity, it's not a thing. He said no one has ever seen the mind. So in order to gain clarity and eliminate confusion, he said, I will create an image we can work with. Okay? And as a result, he created what's called the stick person. Okay? Now, if you look at it, you just see a couple circles and a couple lines, right? But it's actually more powerful than that. Let's dig into it, okay? I want you to imagine that your mind looks like this. Now remember, this is just an image. Mind is in every cell of the body, okay? So you've got your conscious mind, your subconscious mind, right? And then you've got your body, okay? Again, the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, and then the body, okay? Now, Bob Proctor, who's my mentor, will say this is the most valuable idea I have ever learned, okay? The stick person. Now, keep that picture in your mind as we go to the next slide, okay? Now, you see, school gave us valuable knowledge, okay? However, school never taught us how to alter our old paradigms, okay? Therefore, we frequently don't do what we already know how to do, right? You know, I'm willing to bet if I asked you, you probably know more than you're actually doing, right? But you're not sure why you're stuck, okay? And because you know more than you did probably 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago, but you're not doing more. There's a gap between what you know and what you actually do, okay? So let's go ahead and dig into that and figure out why that gap is there, okay? So again, we frequently don't do what we already know how to do. Superior knowledge leads to inferior results, and this is what causes confusion and frustration in people, okay? Now remember, here's a stick person again, all right? And what school does is it brings all this information into our conscious mind, right? Science, history, biology, education, you know, all that stuff, the economy. And what happens is that your paradigm, right? Because whatever's impressed right here in your conscious mind is emotionally involved here in your paradigm, which is in the subconscious mind. It moves the body into action and that produces your results, okay? But if you want new results, there's only one way to get new results, and that's you have to change your paradigm. You have to change your subconscious mind. Not here where the books are, but right here. This is where the change happens. Okay? So again, we're back to the stick person. Now, there's a positive and a negative polarity, okay? And this is why a lot of people are stressed out, they're anxious, they have anxiety, they have fear and worry, okay? On the ignorance side, and you've got the knowledge side, okay? So you've got the positive and you've got the negative. Okay, so let's just focus on the ignorance side right now. You've got a choice. Okay, When you're worried and you have doubt, that's on your conscious mind, okay? Now, it's right here in the conscious mind. And what happens is that worry and doubt turns into fear. It becomes impressed into your subconscious mind, and it turns into fear, and you get emotionally involved with it, right? You're getting emotionally involved, and what happens is whatever's impressed must be expressed. So the body, on a physical level, it turns to anxiety, okay? And what happens is that anxiety is not expressed, it's suppressed, okay? And the suppression leads to depression, okay? And if you keep that up long enough, okay, if you continue to do that, and you continue to be depressed, and you worried, and oh, the economy, and everything that's going on in the world, right? It's going to turn into dis-ease, okay? Always hyphenate that word. It's not disease, it's dis-ease. It's a body that's not at ease, okay? And that leads to stomach ulcers, pain, aches. It can lead to all kinds of illnesses, cancers, okay? And what happens over a long period of time is if you don't get out of that state and learn how to shift your mindset, it's going to lead to disintegration, and ultimately, unfortunately, it will lead to death, okay? So let's flip over here to the positive side, okay? The knowledge. All right, remember there's a basic law in the world and the universe called create or disintegrate. If you're not getting better, you're getting worse, right? So again, we're back to a stick person, but now we're on the positive side, okay? The only way to eliminate worry and doubt, which was on this side right here, is through study and understanding. There is no other way. You have to learn, and you have to grow, and you have to continually get better, okay? And when you have study and understanding, that leads to faith on a subconscious level, okay? Because you know that you know, right? And on a physical level, your body, remember this bottom part here is the body, it leads to well-being, okay? And that well-being leads to expression, okay? When you're positive and upbeat, you're well-being and you have expression, right? Have you ever talked to somebody, hi, how you doing? They're like, I'm really excited today. They don't do that, right? It's positive. They're upbeat. You can see it in their face and their expressions, right? They express it, okay? You pick up speed, which is as acceleration, right? And when you pick up speed and you're positive and you're upbeat because you have study and you have understanding and you're expressing it, right? You're at ease. And when you're at ease, you can create, you can develop, you can make things better in your life personally and financially, right? And that's the whole point of the stick person right here. That's what we're doing here. We're educating, right? Okay? And so this is something I always read a lot, and you may or may not have seen this quote by Steve Jobs. He said, "For the past 33 years, I've looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I'm about to do today? And whenever the answer has been no for too many days in a row, I know I need to change something." Okay? So ask yourself, if today was the last day of your life, would you want to do what you're doing right now? And if it's not, then let's go ahead and start changing that. Let's start learning how your mind works. Also, this is another quote that I love here. There's a difference between interest and commitment. When you're interested in doing something, you do it only when it's convenient. But when you're committed, you accept no excuses, you only accept results. And that's by Dr. Kenneth Blanchard. Okay? So you've got to ask yourself, am I ready to break free? Am I ready to start changing my life? You see, the clock is ticking, okay? And that hourglass I have right there, every day the sand keeps running. The sand's always running. In fact, on my desk, what I do is I keep an hourglass just to remind myself that the clock is ticking, right? It's constantly ticking. That sand never stops running, okay? It never stops running. It's up to you. What are you going to do with your time? Are you just marking time? Are you just, going to a job for a paycheck? Or do you know that there's something bigger and better within you? Okay? I hope so. And I hope by joining this group, I hope by watching this video and seeing the value that I'm creating here, that you share this with family and friends. You bring them into the group, right? And you share this with them so that they can understand why they have fear, worry, and doubt. Okay? You don't have to worry about what's going on outside. You can create the world you want inside. Okay? If this has resonated with you, let me know. Comment below. If you want to talk further about moving forward or anything else that I offer here, feel free to do so. Drop me a message. Comment below. Let me know if this has been helpful. I hope so. Again, invite family, friends, colleagues, business owners, anybody you feel can benefit from this information. We'd love to have them in this group. We'd love to continue to grow and make it better. And I'll continue to share information and knowledge that I have to help you understand and to help you grow your business personally, professionally, and to make your life better as well. Thank you very much.